My name is David Coutts and I'm here to talk to you about how to deliver a great defect-free surface when carrying out reinstatements to any asphalt surface repair. Meon have designed a product for all surface reinstatement needs, the PermaFyx L273. The L273 is a cold applied surface reinstatement system, offering improved safety for the installer, removing the need for large equipment and outperforming other traditional methods of reinstatement or repair. PermaFyx L273 is suitable for repairs and reinstatements on asphalt surfaces and can be applied with either cut or non-cut reinstatements, with two varieties of aggregate being 3mm or 6mm. The product is supported by the Meon Performance Assured and Training Academy program, complemented by the Declaration of Performance certificate. Here at Meon, we are all about delivering great services, focused on three main areas, which are safety, sustainability, and durability. PermaFyx L273 is also categorized by the 3 Ps, which are permanent, professional, and practical. Permanent because it outlasts surrounding substrate, removing repeat defects. Secondly, no compaction is required, so no risk of disturbing freshly laid mortar around ironworks or other reinstatements. Professional, as the product's PSV, texture depth and slip resistant meet highway requirements and the finish replicates hot lay asphalt. This results in the repair blending into the surrounding surface and providing no visual defects or failures. Practical, as no hot works are required, which improves on-site safety and sustainability. The product is easy to work with, reducing fatigue with no stiff mixes. And lastly, no large equipment required, improving efficiencies for small to medium reactive repairs. The UK and Ireland road networks need to be maintained to high standards, as this has an impact on safety, productivity, efficiency, and the general well-being of society and its infrastructure. We believe the right first-time approach has a huge role, costs, benefits, and should be endorsed by the industry. For this reason, we believe that PermaFyx L273 is the right option for delivering great services. Before we get to the how-to part of the video, we want to list the equipment required for preparation, mixing, and application. As mentioned before, PermaFyx L273 doesn't require any large, expensive equipment, but using the right equipment has a big effect on the preparation of the reinstatement and the ease of application, creating a professional finish look. For preparing the area, you will need a stiff brush, a tape measure, chalk and straight edge for leveling the surface, duct tape for uncut reinstatements, a cut-off saw with a water pump attachment to reduce dust for cut reinstatements, an SDS drill or ground breaker, a shovel for the cut-out reinstatements to remove all debris. If the surface is wet, you will need to be dried with a gas torch. For mixing and applying the product, you will need the following equipment: a twin-handled mixing drill with helical mixing paddle to mix the product effectively, a screwdriver to open the resin tin, and a sand knife to cut open the bags. Ultra Clean X795 to clean tools and equipment, a cleaning brush to apply Ultra Clean X795, a steel finishing trowel to apply the product, and a straight edge to check the surface level. There are 2 types of how-to videos for this product, for either cut or uncut edges. We will start with the cut edges video first. Now let's hand over to our expert demonstration team who will run through the steps involved with these applications in more detail.
Tools and equipment for preparation: cut-off saw, SDS drill or breaker, shovel, stiff brush, leaf blower. Preparation process: mark and cut out edges, break up surface, remove all loose material and dirt from the reinstatement area, clean reinstatement edges with water. Dry surface either with a gas torch or leaf blower. Tools and equipment required for mixing drill and helical mixing paddle, steel finishing trowel, knife and screwdriver, Ultra Clean X795, cleaning brush. Mixing process. Pour the catalyst into the resin. Quick mix for 10 seconds. Pour the resin into the large black bucket. Add filler powder whilst mixing. Mix for 30 seconds until the mixture is consistent. Add the aggregate into the mix while mixing. Mix for a further 60 seconds until the mixture is consistent. Once mixed, clean the mixing paddle immediately with Ultra Clean X795. Application process. Make sure you are ready to apply the PermaFyx L273 immediately after mixing. Note, you will have approximately 5 minutes working life. Spread evenly across the area using a steel finishing trowel. When applying over a larger area, we recommend using a straight edge to pull over the reinstatement to finished level. Make sure you put sufficient pressure on the trowel to compact the material and reduce air voids. If the material starts to stick to the underside of the trowel, give it a quick clean off with the Ultra Clean X795. If using multiple kits, you can keep a wet edge and avoid joint showing by having a person mix the next kit. Smooth off surface and remove excess material. Once the application is complete, clean the trowel using the Ultra Clean X795. If overbanding is required, we recommend the Ultra Crack L270. PermaFyx L273 will take approximately 30 minutes to cure until it can be open to traffic.
In this video, we will take you through how to apply the PermaFyx L273 to an uncut edge reinstatement, which will include what equipment is required and the step-by-step process, tools and equipment. Preparing the area, you will need a stiff brush. If the surface is wet, we recommend it should be dried. For mixing and applying the product, you will need the following equipment: a twin handle mixing drill with helica mixing paddle to mix the product effectively, a knife to open packaging, Ultra Clean X795 to clean the tools and equipment, a cleaning brush to clean tools and equipment, a steel finishing trowel to apply the product. PermaFyx L273 has 4 components. Inside the bucket there is a 2 kg tin of base resin, a mixing stick tool, an 80 grams sachet of powder catalyst, and a bag of 10 kg filler powder. Supplied separately with each kit is a bag of aggregate, of which in this case is our 3mm aggregate. Preparation. Make sure the reinstatement area is fully prepared before mixing the PermaFyx L273. Remove all loose material and dirt from the reinstatement area using a stiff brush or leaf blower. If the area is wet, then dry the surface, ideally using a gas torch or alternatively using a leaf blower. Mixing. We recommend working in a 2-person team when using PermaFyx L273 due to the fast curing nature of the product. Please be aware that this product will start curing once the catalyst is added to the resin. Pour the 80 grams catalyst into the resin and give it a quick mix for 10 seconds, either with the mixing stick provided or the mixing drill as shown here. Then pour the resin straight into the large PermaFyx black bucket. Best method to reduce the dust created is to cut a hole in one of the corners of the bag. Add the 10 kg worth of filler powder to the resin whilst mixing and continue to mix for 30 seconds until the mixture is consistent and no lumps of powder are stuck on the sides of the bucket. Next, add the 3mm aggregate into the mix whilst mixing and continue mixing for a further 60 seconds until the mixture is consistent. It is important to make sure that the mixture is consistent throughout the entire mix and there are no resin-rich patches. The best mixing method to achieve this is to move the mixing paddle up and down through the mix whilst mixing. Once mixed, clean the mixing paddle immediately with Ultra Clean X795. Application. Make sure you are ready to apply the PermaFyx L273 immediately after mixing because the product will have already started curing and you'll have approximately 5 minutes working life. Tip out the PermaFyx L273 into the reinstatement area and spread evenly across the area using a steel finishing trowel. As you spread out the material and smooth it over to create the finished look, make sure you put sufficient pressure on the trowel to compact the material and reduce air voids. If the material starts to stick to the underside of the trowel, give it a quick clean off with the Ultra Clean X795 and you will then be able to carry on the application. This usually only occurs over larger areas using multiple kits. When applying over a larger area, we recommend using a straight edge to pull over the reinstatement and make sure the finished level is consistent. If using multiple kits, you can keep a wet edge and avoid joints shown by having a person mix the next kit immediately after the previous one, so that the next mix of the material is ready to apply once the first mix has been applied. This can be achieved around ironworks by working around both sides of the ironwork at once, keeping a wet edge on both sides. Once the application is complete, clean the trowel using the Ultra Clean X795. PermaFyx L273 will take approximately 30 minutes to cure until it can be opened to traffic. Now you know about the PermaFyx L273 and the two methods for applying the product, please tell us what you think. All genuine feedback is welcomed. We'd like to mention about working with customers, and your feedback on this innovative new to market product has been great, with such case studies as Padnell Road and Bassett Avenue, where you can find links in the videos in the description. On our website www.meonuk.com there are data sheets can be found, and also a huge wealth of knowledge and resources in form of case studies, how-to guides and frequently asked questions. If you would like further information, a sample or a demonstration, please do get in contact. We're personally available to support you with your project. Call us on 023 9220 0606 or email us at mail@meonuk.com, as we want to help provide you the knowledge and products to deliver great services. Thank you for watching.